Hi, my name is Robin Allen. I am a teacher at Mount Tabor High School, and I have taught biology there for 24 years, my 24th year. That's how long I've been teaching. I went to school to be a teacher and came out as a teacher. I married a teacher. We have sent all three of our children to our public schools, and I'm here just to talk a little bit about our public schools with all the news in the past year with Winston-Salem-Forsyth County budget shortfalls. There has been a lot of need and issues that have come to light. But what I would mostly like to talk about today is just the other side to that coin of all the good things that are happening, even with such a budget shortfall, the positive things that are happening that we don't hear about, and what the public schools can mean for a place like Redeemer, where we search for God's kingdom in our everyday lives. We search for places where we can meet people where they are, and the public school system, especially in a county like Winston-Salem, is where that happens. I have felt since high school called to teaching, and there's been opportunities, plenty of opportunities when things have not gone well to want to leave, and many people have. But I've felt called to stay, and I really do feel like God is calling me to love on people who need to be loved. Though I still struggle with it daily, the public schools is where we can really feel a connection to spread God's kingdom. And as Christians, this is that opportunity to meet people where they are, both parents and children. A lot of parents, when I call home, are like, I'm not sure how to help. And I'm like, I'm also struggling with this, and I can help your kid, and I can pray for you. And there's just opportunities to show God's love for people. I don't have to say I'm doing it because I'm a Christian, but that's why I show up every day. That's why I give kids a fresh start every day. We send our own children to public schools for that same reason. This is where God has put us. We're here in Winston, we're raising our family here in Winston, and this is where they're gonna interact with the most other people and all God's children, and so they can have positive experiences and negative experiences and learn from them. How do you deal with other people if there's something going wrong? That's where you can practice those things in a somewhat sheltered. Public schools are obviously not super sheltered, but it is a still protected environment. And so as we look to how can we improve, there's 8 million things, but I would just like to say of the positive things that are happening, so much is being done on such a shoestring budget that if we could turn our energy, turn our time, our tax dollars, like to things like that, to focus on the public schools, so that there is an opportunity not just for the kids in school right now, but in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. As I'm nearing my 30 years of teaching, the end of that, that's what I'm worried about for the next 30, is who's going to be there for my grandchildren and who's going to be there. And we need a public and a Christian, and our church is a good opportunity to show that within the community that looks to the public schools as a place to love on people and affect positive change.